Also, another thing about Set of the Night, Mike, is that they basically all go the same way. There's like 200 open micers from LA. They all flood in there for like their chance to get up and like try to get the best set of the night. Mm-hmm. And then there's one guy that's been doing the road for 8 years. And then he goes up and just fucking murders because he wants to get in at the Comedy Store. And everybody else is kind of just competing for scraps.
Yeah. Yep.
It kind of just happens every time.
Yeah, that's been how it's been.
Yeah. Which isn't like a bad thing, good for him. But it's not really like who has the best set of the night. It's one seasoned vet versus a bunch of open micers.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of like an excuse to sell drinks and get you. Yeah, I think you should show up
because you want the stage time. You want to say that you've been on at the Belly Room.
Yeah, I don't necessarily show up thinking I'm gonna win this. I want to, but it's
not about that.
No, it's not about that. It's just like. Let me get up in front of like good comics and do the best I can, and
also another big part of that is dealing with a real crowd is a lot different than dealing with like a just like an open mic. I was saying this was it seems so obvious, but like it really is.
Well, no, so the Set of the Night mic crowd was all comics. And you got good laughs. Like the potluck is real audience. That's not comedians.
Yeah.
So potluck in the original room is sold out all non-comedians. So I think you'll have an easier time in there. But to have the set you had in front of all comedians was very good.
Yeah, because that's all you really care about is like your peers' respect. Mm-hmm.
And also to get comedians to laugh is
hard because this is what they do all the time. They just sit and watch people bomb and bomb and bomb. Mm-hmm. So to have someone break through that is different. But
it's very big.
We've been getting booked on more shows too, and I've noticed that like the bigger the audience, kind of the more runway you get. Mm-hmm. So you can get away with kind of like a B tier joke with more people because the risk is spread around more folks. Like if there's more people in the audience, someone's bound to find whatever bullshit you said funny.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you're going up at midnight and there's 6 people there, it's like you really got to hit it or you're not going to get anything.
Yeah, like I've told this to my buddies a few times. People have said like, "Oh man, 250 people, you must have been nervous." I was like, no,
that's easy.
No, 4 comics at Fourth Wall. That's when I'm nervous.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's a worst case scenario, dude.
That is a guaranteed bomb. I've got the more people, the more comfortable I am. Put me up in front of 800 people, dude. So fucking let me go out in front of a theater, man. Please. Not fucking 6 comics waiting to go up.
And 2 of them have heard all your jokes too.
Yeah, and then the other 3 are fucking jaded because they just bombed.
Yeah.
And now they're not gonna laugh at my shit.
Oh, it's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what a gift a real audience is. It's really a gift. It's almost hard to bomb in front of a real audience. At least like where we are right now.
Yeah, unless you're just being a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Like, if you clearly haven't done the work, sure, you can go up and bomb, but it's like, you go up there and say, fucking my dick and balls, and they'll fucking laugh, So as long as you go up there with a good attitude and you do your act, like, it's at least as far as we've been doing it, it's going to go well.
Yeah, and the timing is different, too, in front of a real audience. It's slowed down.
I've noticed that. I've made a couple of mistakes of, like, stepping on my own punchline, because I noticed it specifically with the moon landing joke because I would like say the punchline and then I was so used to like doing it at open mics that I would immediately go into like this other thing. But I noticed listening back to the tapes that I was like, while they were laughing, I was trying to get into the next part of it, which made them kind of stop laughing and listen. And I could have just rode that out a little bit more.
It's interesting. Someone this week asked me for advice. They booked their first show.
Did you tell them to stop?
No, I would never. But someone asked me, they were like, I just booked my first show. And I was like, congratulations, man, that's fucking big.
That is huge.
Like, good job. And he was like, yeah, any advice? And I said, well, I've never been asked that before. Let me think. And then I was like, yeah, slow down. Just slow down in everything. Slow it fucking down. And I haven't seen him since. He probably bombed and quit.
He probably killed himself. He's probably dead.
He probably did.
He's probably floating in the LA River, dude.
But that's really that's I think that's the best advice I could give.
Mm-hmm.
From making all those mistakes myself, you know.
Yeah.
Just slow the fuck down.
Yeah, that's the best note I ever got from you when I was getting up at the Improv on like a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
I was just so. I don't think people understand like the acuteness of what an open mic is. It has to be like da 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 laugh, da 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 laugh, da 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 laugh. Just because it's all just fucking jaded comics. It's like it needs to be a laugh. So if you bring that into like the main room at the Improv where there's like, I mean, it's still all comics, but there's a lot more people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to slow the pace down. And I just recently learned that kind of lesson on how to kind of slow it down a little bit and take your time with the bit.
Yeah,
kind of slow walk it.
Yeah, and less explaining, I think.
Yeah.
Slow down, speak more precise, and don't over-explain. Just hit the key points, and they'll catch on. They know what you're saying. But just say, don't over-explain your thing. Just simplify everything and slow it down. And that's really that's the best advice I could give.